Hi everybody and welcome to my Unruly Housewife channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about procrastination, polymer clay, procrastination. We've all been there, haven't we? Things, you know, we get times where we can't make things, we get stuck in a rut, we don't know what to do, we feel sad. And so I'm going to go through 5 ways that I overcome that problem for me, and if anyone wants to jump in down below in the comments section and leave your ideas, fill in the blanks that I've missed, please do so. This is a conversation rather than me just giving you a lecture. So these are the 5 things that occur to me when it comes to procrastination and help me out of my funk. Number 5, stop comparing yourself to other people. It's very easy when you're looking on Facebook and things like that to see other people, and they're so good, they make such beautiful things. Sometimes people make things that make me want to cry, they're so beautiful, and just think, well, what's the point? I'm not going to do any polymer claying anymore. But you know what? That's not fair to you at all. It's like saying, oh, I'm not Mo Farah, you know, so I'm not going to do the London Marathon. Well, that's just stupid, isn't it? Look how many people get joy and energy and fun and friendship through doing the London Marathon. You don't have to be the winner, you just have to take part. And it's the same with polymer claying, you know, and you will improve. It's your journey, your development, your artistic expression. So yeah, some people you see are brilliant at claying, you're never going to be as good as them. They probably think there's people that they'll never be as good as. And what we all need to do is pay attention to our own journey. So yeah, don't let that get you down. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Number 4, remember it's reverse order, is research properly. That sounds a bit of a weird thing to say, but one thing I found particularly inspirational is to really throw myself into researching a design from a more rounded perspective than just looking at other people's polymer clay things. So for instance, if somebody say I want to make a polymer clay fish, then I would look on Google Images and I'd look at people's fish that I know, pet fish. Are they called pets? I guess so, tropical fish. I would just try and find all different images of fish, ancient images, paintings, Japanese paintings, other people's polymer clay, and real fish. And then I would develop my image of a fish that I'm going to make. It's so much more rewarding and inspiring than just going, oh, I might make a polymer clay fish, and then going on Pinterest and typing in polymer clay fish and seeing what other people do. Really, you know, it sounds like a way of procrastinating more. Don't do that. But it is very inspiring and fun to actually look at a lot of different images of something before you start to make it, if that makes any sense. Let's move on. Thing number 3. Oh, this is a challenge. I challenge you, if you're in a rut with your polymer clay, just stop buying craft supplies for a month. Ooh. I've done this and it's absolutely brilliant. Buying craft supplies is very destructive to your creativity, provided you have some already. It gives you a false sense of achievement, because when you go online and order some craft supplies or go to the shop, you've got something to show for it, but really haven't done anything, have you? You just spent some money. That makes you feel like you're doing something creative, but you're not. You're just buying stuff, okay? The other thing is, it makes you feel more guilty. It puts more pressure on you to create. You're like, oh, you know, on the down times, you're like, oh, I've got all this stuff, I can't possibly, you know, I can't possibly justify it. Oh, I don't know what to do, I'm not good enough. It's really negative to have a load of craft stuff surrounding you and you haven't used it. So if you stop buying it, try and take away a little bit of that guilt. And the third thing is, if you stop buying it, you might throw yourself into using the stuff you've already got. I reckon you will. And once you do that and you start to put it together and make things, you'll break that funk, won't you? So yeah, try not buying any craft supplies for a month. I reckon you're going to be much more creative than you are now, if you're stuck in a rut, obviously. Number 2, think of a theme. I see this a lot online. I think it's a great idea. There's something going on at the moment which is to create surface decorations, like one every day or every week. I don't know how long it goes on for. I think thinking of a theme is very inspirational and very good, but what I'd like to see people doing, as well as maybe that, is to think of a theme and then finish that thing every week. So at the minute I'm working on pens, and you know, I'm trying to do a pen pretty much every day. So I will get up and I don't have to think, oh, what am I going to make? What am I going to do? I'm like, I'm on my pen journey. I'm going to make a pen. I'm going to keep making pens, and I'm going to get better and better at making pens, and bam, I'm straight in there and I'm making a pen. So that's a good idea. And you might say, well, every week I'm going to make, is it Sandy Huntress, I think, did a thing once where she made a dragon every week. Or you might say, oh, every week I'm, at least once a week, I'm going to cover a bowl with polymer clay, or, you know, something like that, something to get you out of your funk. You might want to make canes and things. There's nothing wrong with that, but I do think there's something special about actually finishing an object and having that there done. And goodness knows I've got pens coming out of my ears, but it's all good. And one day I'll be really good at making pens. I'm not going to be the best at making pens. That's never going to happen, because I've seen some of the other pen makers. Doesn't stop me. So that's a good one. And number 1 on my list, and it has transformed my creativity recently, is make a to-do list. Oh my goodness. My main theme when I get stuck in a creative rut is, I think I should be making something out of clay. Oh wait, I should be doing some housework. Oh, actually, I should be phoning my friend and catching up with how she is. I've got to go and feed the feral cats. Oh, I'll put the washing on. Shall I do some claying? Oh, I ought to. I've got to. Do you see what I mean? Look how boring that is and how annoying. Sorry to have subjected you to it. Make a to-do list. You don't have to put everything on it that you're going to do that day. I'd say do it daily. There are some things that you're going to do. You're going to make dinner. You're going to want to make dinner. You'll be hungry. So you don't need to put that on the list, say. But put on the things you don't want to do, the things you've absolutely got to do, and maybe put in like 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there of like housework, stuff like that. Just go 15 minutes housework. Dot them through the day. It would help you as well if you're going to phone your friend to catch up, to say 15 minutes talking to my friend, because just kind of rein you in a little bit. And during all that stuff, block in some creativity and some polymer claying. And then as you go through, tick everything off, your 15 minutes housework, unloading the dishwasher, making a pen, baking the pen in the oven, hanging out the washing. Before you know it, honestly, I have gone from sitting, looking at the wall, feeling sorry for myself and not doing anything, to getting through 5-6 tasks in a day, having a clean toilet, hoovering the stairs, and having a pen sitting there to show Dave when he gets home from work. So I would definitely recommend a to-do list. That's my number 1 recommendation. I don't know if any of this made any sense. I will recap. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Do your research in a really inspiring, fun and properly rounded way. Stop buying stuff for a month and see what happens. Think of a theme that you can work to, so that when you don't have any inspiration, well, I mean, so that you do have inspiration, stick to that for a period of time, and then you'll have some sort of direction you can go in. And number 1, make a to-do list and build claying into your day if you've got time that day. You know, there might be days when you can't, but try and build creativity in along with all your tasks so that you don't feel guilty or distracted. Right, that's quite enough from me. I hope you enjoyed it. Do like, subscribe if you want to, and leave those comments down below. I'm sure you've got some great suggestions too. Thank you for watching. I love you all.